Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Crescent City Cup 2020. And you are joined by me, To Wei Bin, as well as David Alda. Hi, David.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, and now the match we're watching is between the first place Dave KOENIG. Is he still in the first place? And and Ben Schonbrun, who has just won his last game against Chris Light on stream.
This should be a good match. Dave is on a heater, it seems. I think his rating in the US has been going higher and higher. And he definitely puts a lot of time into the game. He's a pretty high-rated player. And it looks like it's paying off.
Yeah, I know he's been playing quite a lot internationally as well in the UK. Yeah, quite a lot in the US as well. No surprises that
And
his
11-2
rating is going up.
full of a record, so he draws Amarone right out of the bag. So it's going to put that down pretty fast. Yeah, it's already going down.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24,
Very open position.
That's one way to get. That's one way to get to 11-2.
Yeah, so now Dave KOENIG is on 11-2 as what David said, and Ben is second on 10-3. So Dave is actually one game ahead of Ben, and who's one game ahead of third place. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Ben looking at some pretty awkward stuff here. Oh, anyone in the chat can find anything tough decent here? Oh man, that is not pretty.
trouble in this one as well.
What can we do with this, guys? Chat, Oda, Noah Sadkov, and that's the highest scoring to play probably. And usually that means it's the best play. That's a good find.
Yeah, keeping GOU. Not a great leave. We're gonna try to look for something better than that.
I reckon there will be something better than that. I'd be surprised. I think that's a good find from Noah Sadkov. And maybe it'll be a good find from Ben as well. Ben basically under pressure straight away. I mean, Dave lined up another bingo, Sudamina, which is gonna almost put this game out of reach. Yeah.
What do you think about Hood instead of Oda?
Oh, there. Yeah, I guess. What is it? 2 points left. Oh no, it's 4 points left. That seems like a pretty big sacrifice in general.
And Oda actually has two plays. Oda actually has two positions. One is a more blocky one, and the other one is
but the points
more blocky.
32.
It's a lot of points.
Yeah. No, he can actually play it two positions to the left. Oda play 2 lines to the left. So, it's 2 points left.
Who is simming best? So good one.
Who is simming best?
Yeah, that's pretty surprising. It gives back quite a lot less, which is why it gives back 3 points less. And it's expected to come back with more points and a slightly higher bingo percentage. So it's simming, but only a point up. And the other Oda is also simming better. So a bit of defense there apparently was called for. Part of this could be because he's holding the O for Oho. I'm not sure how much.
Well, the O goes on both sides. Oda and Oho as well.
Yeah.
Be useful.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Also, it blocks Sudamina, even though he wouldn't have known that.
He would have had more details, as someone helpfully pointed out in the chat.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Pseudomina, good one. Does that take an L in the end? Test your knowledge in the chat.
Yes.
Oh, it's about to be very relevant because if plotty and pseudominal is a word, Dave has like a 40-point play, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's find out. Yeah, it is good, and plotty does play for an absolute stack of points. No, pseudominal, Lord Livgon. Vote in the chat if you think he does. And let's find out. He is massive play.
It's likely that it's possible that it will be blocked anyway.
Sorry.
It's possible that it will be blocked anyway. If Ben
by
plays
what?
on block.
True. And Vogue is probably the best here. What? Is this a made-up word?
Ego. Looks
not a word, right?
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So Ben feeling
I've
the
played it
pressure
before, I think.
Feeling the pressure here, I guess.
It looks
and
like
a bit of a choke.
I'm not sure whether.
Assuming that's not a word.
Holding, I think. He challenges.
That is very, very bad. Basically gives the game completely away. If he already had only 3% win or whatever, now he has 0, basically. So we're just gonna have to make this a fun watch somehow. RIP. Yeah, so according to...
Well, I guess now Dave still has Spotty now, but he may be tempted to play that.
Better than Spotty.
No, I mean that's probably not a better play than Plotty, but
yeah. By the way, Ben's phony is sitting a full 56 points back. That is a whopping error, and leaves him with 2% win. I think gonna be, well, he only had 8% win anyway, so whatever.
He has to play and vote now, I think.
Yeah. He does. Check Plotty versus Plotty. Michael is saying Plotty is a full 10 points better than Spotty, so that's a pretty huge error from KOENIG or KOENIG. I don't know how to say that as well. And then playing Gub here even. So, yeah, well, Bug scores more in the same.
Scores more, yeah.
Okay, so Ben is really panicking here. He's basically given up on the game. It's a bit unfortunate. Looks like Dave kind of wants to get out of here as well. He's just slapping his moves down pretty fast. I mean, Plotty is... I don't know if he studied that kind of stuff, but Plotty is really a lot better than Spotty. That's quite a bad mistake from him. 98% win. They're probably just thinking about the next game already. Yeah, he plays QI pretty quickly, which looks fine, I guess. KOENIG, says Crabcat, I think. Alright, that's what I'm going to stick to. Bug a word? Lord Livgoth? Certainly is. Almost molecule, DB freshman. Yeah, sort of. what to do. I mean, there is no way to win this game. That is sad. Moe and flash draw in Bears. Yeah, that's gonna be the kind of play it's gonna take to win this game.
Or maybe something like I don't know, LEE or Sudamino.
Yeah. Or ULE if you want to win, I guess.
ULE.
If you want to,
Yeah,
you want
ULE
to
is
try
more
something like that. I mean, there's just like no other way back in. You don't know that he's seen Sudamino, but he appears to be, I don't know, what is he lining up? The computer is even suggesting ULE is one of the higher evaluating plays here. And LEE is sitting top.
Well, ULE also plays below Gore and like GOR and.
Okay, maybe that's what
so
it is.
that's
These plays have under a 1% win.
14.
Blue is incredibly blocky. Yeah, blue seems not like the right play. It just does everything you don't want to do. In that 1%, if you want to try and get that 1% win, you got to open something big. KOENIG, or yeah, plays dealer or whatever, probably. Just Veal, I think is fine. There's
dealer.
Really no reason to play off your good letters here. I'm not really sure why he's doing that. Really matter what he does, but whatever. I mean, he's probably past the point of carrying.
22.
But just for the record, Vealer is sitting with a higher win percentage than Veal. Oh no, he switches back to Veal. Veal has a better valuation. They're basically even, which is pretty surprising.
He's probably just was thinking of like finishing the game.
Yeah.
Earlier
Well, the computer is saying that that is the correct approach. Cleave coming down pretty quickly for Ben, and that looks like a pretty solid play.
Yeah.
And yeah, emphatically best. Or not even, I mean, it's probably even with close.
Pretty clever play.
Just smelling his fingers and rocking back and forth. Some funny observations here in the chat about Dave's, how do you call it? Mannerisms. So, oh, it's not Ben's turn, sorry. It's Dave's turn. What can he do? Crab cat?
Chat is suggesting MOR, which alright.
Yes. What about just cracking it open with trio with Dan and her? Probably not very good.
Yeah.
What?
Euler.
Or? Oh, Euler.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18.
Okay.
That's fine.
Sure.
I think.
I mean, yeah, anything's fine.
Even like pro, but that's not
Tired.
very good.
You guys need to wake us up with something. Worse? Ben, maybe? Anything with Bane? Hex? Yeah, X. Oh my god. Not Oriole? I mean,
XO.
doesn't matter. Exa? Go here.
Radio.
Yeah, come
Radio.
Yeah, put it down, son.
Come on.
Yeah, good one. looking at some options for KOENIG with last rack. He played Euler. Kind of strange play, but good enough. And my crazy suggestion of Triol is sinning best, actually. Because it's really aggro. Might not do that well if we infer some of Ben's rack. And by giving up wow for a massive score with Dave's absolute trash, which is why Euler only sends 2 points back. And Moore and stuff seem a lot further back. And just Triol looks to be fine there. It's pretty close. We don't really know what Ben is hanging on to. Euler, if you inferred something good, Euler could easily be best there. So good play from Dave. Pretty well this game. I mean, he hasn't exactly had tough decisions. He did miss his extremely Nigel play, so he's not quite there yet. But he's hitting his stuff. Looks like good board vision on the whole. Just doxes for Ben there, sending best. And X seeming slightly ahead of EXO actually. But they're all about level. Wow will be best for Dave.
What about this situation for Ben?
What are his last 2 letters? J. Is he playing with 5?
STH.
Okay. Yikes. Muxes says WR Huttle underneath Mux. Soja says, well, how Exos is not a word, yeah, as Jello Mokas points out. Oh. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, so the voting for the next round is up. NWL round 15. Yeah, I presume I don't know any of the players, but I'll just read out. We've got David and Ish, I have no idea how to pronounce his name, and Eric Harshbang Barger versus Jackson Smiley versus Eden Ginsberg. So place your votes.
Okay, what about just Hads here, setting up Chads or Shads? For, you know, even Chads, trying for like Jack and
Yeah,
Nets.
I think chats might be okay. I don't know. Oh.
Yeah. Jacko Nets?
Yeah, maybe.
It's not, you know, not the most unreasonable in this situation. You're really reaching.
12, 15,
Let's
16.
take a look at the options according to Quackle, the simmer. Quackle wants JASS in that spot, which no one found, which does appear to be best. But Chad, not far behind, has a higher valuation, but it actually seems below on win percent. Dave plays crufty. Is that a word? That's not a word, right? Probably not. Okay. Legs, crab cat. Yeah, that would be cool. Wow, that is what? That is insanely bad.
Challenge that.
You should know that's not a word. That is a weird kind of. No, he's not letting that go. What?
What? No.
Oh man, total meltdown from Ben here. Well, I guess that's not that. Oh my. Could it be a courtesy draw? Says Crabcat? Maybe. That is. Oh boy. Oh, it's a software word, says Sidewinder. And 14 domino. It's a computer science word. And does Dave have a computery job? Someone can maybe tell us, because I could explain this, and that's a little a little more forgivable. Sorry, I'm laughing at Crafty the Clown. That's a good one. What do you think? Are these guys involved in computers? Okay, it's with Amazon. Says Andrew and Crabcat. So that would explain where he came up with that. I don't know what Ben's explanation is for letting it go though. That is so bad. I mean, from both. What are you guys doing? Okay, well, you know what? At the when the scores after Ben played Sub Ego, I did suggest that we're going to need something to make this entertaining, and that definitely brought the entertainment. How would you not challenge at this scoreline? Yeah, if you just think it's a word, there's really no reason to think about it. If you held, though, if you had any reason to hold, I would imagine you have a reason to challenge. And I'm going to go ahead and say that Ben is probably psychologically not feeling great about this game at this point, and he's more or less given up.
16, 17,
If you've given up, you do tend to overlook like outside possibilities to win games like that one, where Dave can just totally screw up, and yeah, give away a few percentage of winning chances. Yeah. Lord Livgon, I would challenge with the remotest scintilla of doubt. Well, that's a good strategy given the scoreline. Yeah, Dave just slapping down Vince, which probably is best.
Yeah, Ben had Jay-Z's in the last turn.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Jay-Z's.
Yeah,
Playing where?
not sure whether. Well, just below. OW.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah,
high score, but yeah, it's just
371.
taking whatever score you can,
Nothing
and that
really
opens the
Because he
game
wants this
matters, I
game
think,
over
at this
with.
stage. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
How much?
I guess the 2% win is coming from the blank that Ben previously had, that he almost certainly no longer has.
Yeah, the crafty blanks.
T. And yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop talking about it now. See what the computer thinks about it. Oh, wow. Okay, so Vati would have had 97% win, and Crufty has 87%. So Dave gave up a full 10%, or was going to give up a full 10% of win percentage there.
Mean crafty challenge.
is-
Crafty challenged, right?
Yeah, Crufty challenge or pop.
Yeah.
And which is a whopping mistake. I mean, that's insanely bad.
Crafty staying on
such
the board
a-
is the best play.
And letting it go is even worse. So, well, I guess it's not if you think about like how much percentage you give away. But he basically has 0 if he doesn't challenge.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Of course, worth mentioning, if Crufty is an acceptable play, it Tim's on top
4, 5, 6,
by
7,
3 points.
22.
He did find
27.
a good phony. And if, in one way you could say that he played the optimal play. Such an evocative word. Arts and crafts. Keep it coming, guys. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, there weren't so many good jokes about sub-ego. It's just a bit too much of an ordinary jokey phony. But this is much funnier. It's just a funny word.
E is a word. Yep. Probably worth the points in that situation. It's just playing for spread pretty much, and chance of getting the the 2 blanks.
Oh, cool from Ben. RG sims above Jay-Z's and all that stuff. So RG was a pretty cool play. And he still had 1% win, which is pretty crazy. Play.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Going a bit back into the past here, sorry.
17, 18.
Stuff. Just for our entertainment. Saying too many things about The Sims.
Chat's suggesting Finaporin for pain. Yeah, it wouldn't be too far off the words that have been played on this board.
Oh man, the players are really getting it. They're getting the verbal beat down. Where are the blanks? At least you know these guys aren't cheating. I think he's barely spent any time on this game. He hasn't even spent 10 minutes. He just has to play off a stack of letters here.
Yeah, just play off like 6 tiles or something.
Are likely to save them till the end. Yeah. Yeah, that'll make it the most interesting. The end for Uncrafty. They're suggesting. Oh wait, I'm spoiling. I was about to spoil the move here. See if you can find the best play. Sorry, I kind of forgot we're playing. It's become a bit humorous. Things are getting a bit lighthearted here. Game is long gone, and has been for a while now.
Oh, he's playing 4 pine.
Yeah, seems pretty decently.
2, 3, 4.
People actually want him to play Poa and Obia, which is counterintuitive. You would not actually expect that. You'd think it just wants to play up a lot of letters, but seems to want to block or something, or trying to draw its own bingo without a blank. Pretty interesting stuff.
This Poa goes well. I mean, the leaf of Rhine goes well with the tiles in the back.
Yeah, it certainly does. Then yeah, bingo would be quite likely. And we're actually seeing that play out because Dave drew a blank, but it looks like he can't make a bingo. So Quackle is showing us why it's the boss. The ego crafty.
2, 7, 4.
This is a disaster. Dave will just be looking to maximize spread, but he hasn't really spent a lot of time on this game. He seems to not be that fussed about making too much spread.
Ben has
which
just
is
done.
Fine.
Yeah, Ben has just played 1 tile and picked up the blank.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, pretty cool. So maybe he's feeling a bit better about himself. That was a good draw. He has some bingos available that I'm guessing you guys will know in the chat. Dave can put on some fake ears. I think that's pushing it. Yeah, that's pretty interesting that he didn't draw. So what's name to him? The text instigate blank. Okay. That is not a good spot to iterate. I wonder how much time he's going to spend on it. which will be an indication of how much he cares about spread in this kind of situation. There's definitely something to be said for saving your energy for more important spots, because the more decisions you make, the more tireder you get. But there's also something to be said for making maximum spread, and we're going to see what his attitude towards that is, I guess. Not particularly interesting, just trying to come up with something interesting to discuss in this dead game. Yeah, Ben sitting on a gret, as someone suggested. I don't know what that is. Is that food related? A gret? I guess you could extend it to vinaigrette.
Like
He
an L.
has
Plays Carl.
chosen Carl.
A wheel. What a that's a funny looking play. I mean, I guess it scores a lot.
2, 3, 3, 34, 38.
I think like fakies does a better job of blocking like stuff, doesn't it?
Like an 8.
Did Ben even have a bingo on the bottom? Oh yeah, agitate.
Yeah, definitely.
22 and out.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Maybe
9, 10,
Dave was onto something there.
22.
Yeah, maybe it
I
blocks more wrecks. I'm not sure.
6,
It can be
3,
working that
That's
kind of
so
thing
cool.
out.
6, 7, 14
It's
more.
almost up, wait, Ben. I've had a good time,
60 to
but
62. Yep.
it's time to go back to
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah, it's time to go to work.
Oh,
Man.
sorry, that is horrible. Well,
Oh, well done, Dave, and
Yeah.
hard luck to Ben.
yeah,
Good luck.
pretty
Very crafty game indeed.
see. But yeah, opening with 2 bingos is pretty hard to overcome. And other than that bizarre phony, Dave pretty much found the best play more or less every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
And I think not much to say for this game, man. I kept pretty quiet. And thanks, Dave, for keeping things entertaining.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
Couldn't have done it without you.
All right.
Thanks, Dave
So
Koenig.
we'll leave the chat to figure out what are the front hooks of crafty, front extensions.
All right. Peace out. Peace out, guys. See you later.